All right, so probably gonna fuck around with the Cobalt a bit today. Thinking of changing up the air intake. I've been running the hot air intake for a while now, and I don't know, since I put it all back together, I've just been kind of like, I don't know, unsure about it because I don't really like the hot air intakes. I mean, if it was boxed off, that would be nice. Or if I created some sort of like opening or something on the hood, that would be nice too. But I think I might toss the stock box back in for a bit and, just basically take the cone section off. Because I don't know. I just want to see if it'll perform a little bit better maybe. Or, just kind of breathe a little better if I put the stock box on there. Because I feel like the hot air intake might be robbing a little bit of that fresh air that's going in there, or lack thereof. Also, something I noticed when I cleaned the car last, the clear coat on these headlights is just flaking off. Like, I can just run my finger along it. I mean, I already did that a good bit, so you can't really see it much, but it's just flaking off there. So I think probably gonna try sand these down and toss a clear coat on them when I go to fix the paint, because yeah, that still needs to be done. The majority of which is on the hood, because the hood still looks horrendous. Kind of just, when you glance at it, it's like, it looks alright. When you really glance at it, it doesn't look as alright. But this thing, I don't know. I'm kind of struggling with the Cobalt now that I have the EM2, because it's hard to justify spending money on this thing when I know it's not going to be worth jack shit when I go to sell it, and it's already not worth jack shit. So, and I'm already way over budget on this car, so kind of just digging myself deeper and deeper the more money I spend on it. So I'm kind of trying to avoid spending a good bit of money on it, but at the same time, I don't want it to be like, an absolute piece of crap. Like, I do really like this car, and if the fucking rust wasn't as bad as it is, then I would more than likely just keep the fucking thing and just go all out, but I don't think that's really an option. But trying to make it work still. Trying to just do what I can to make it look nicer. Speaking of which, I think I am going to change the shift knob to this Mishimoto one that came with the Civic. Because I've been switching between the original one that came with this, which is kind of similar to this. It's like where the fuck is it? I think it's in this bag. The white ball shifter's in here too, I believe. This one, which is much thinner than this. This thing is friggin' heavy. This is probably at least a pound, and this thing weighs like nothing at all, which I don't really like this one all that much, but it's not bad. I might either switch to that one or to the Mishimoto one, whichever one feels nicer. But yeah, I'm gonna switch the ball out for now. The white ball is gonna be going on the EM2, and then this purple one, I guess, will just be an extra. I don't know. It depends how these feel, because I might not like the feel of these other ones, because I typically prefer a ball shifter. I just like the rounded feel a lot more, so we will see. But I'm going to have to put what's it called in here, though? Actually, I don't even know if that'll fit, because that is huge compared to that. I'll try my adapters and see. Alright, well, upon further inspection, yeah, it's not even close for either of these, because these are way fucking wider. Oh shit, okay, there it goes. Yeah, you can kind of tell how heavy that fucking thing is. These are way wider than the adapter here, whereas I have this plastic adapter here, which you can see how much wider the threads are. Plastic threads obviously aren't gonna last, but I might try it. We'll see. Debatable. Damn. Plan was to fuck around with this a decent bit today, but I am full on in a sweat right now, just dripping sweat, and all I'm doing is sitting here. Like, it is hot. At least the threads aren't fucked on it yet. Alright, well, I couldn't get it like perfectly straight, but I mean, whatever. The M is slanted sideways anyways. I'm gonna let my OCD just not give a fuck, you know, because that's totally possible. But no, this feels good actually. The throw and everything just feels better now. Maybe it's just in my head, but that feels a lot crisper. Maybe I just wasn't able to get it into the right position because it was so used to being driven with a stick one that maybe the ball just kind of feels kind of strange going into each gear or something. I don't fucking know. That's probably not a thing, but you know whatever, right? I was gonna say that I think I'm gonna call it instead of doing all this bullshit, but I might just do it anyway because I want to. So we got the good old factory air box, and I've already cleaned the filter inside. Back when I got it, it has a K&N filter. If anybody remembers the videos from back a little while ago, I don't know which part it was, but when I was fucking with the air filter, I cleaned out this air filter and I cleaned out the cone one. But that's the thing with the cone one, it's just exposed to the elements like in the engine bay, so it gets pretty fucking dirty pretty fast. So we're gonna see what we can do with this, which I don't really know how it sits in here. I'm guessing like this maybe? Or like this. Yes, sits like that. That shouldn't be too difficult. Mark my words. I think this might be missing tabs on the side here. Kind of looks like it is. It's a plus and a little clip. Doesn't look the same on that side. Maybe it's not missing any? I don't know. We're just gonna fucking send it. Yeah. You know. But yeah, when I talked about before how I thought there were tabs missing, yeah, there is. And look at how airbox is just open. Like, open to the elements. Cause yeah, this airbox is broken apparently. Whatever, I guess. Like I said, you get what you fucking pay for, and I paid a huge discount for all this shit, so I didn't have to buy it new. So, kind of got to expect that it ain't gonna go the way that I'm hoping it to, you know? Yeah, pretty big letdown, but whatever. I mean, what can you do? Maybe I'll grab one from the scrapyard at some point, but I'm gonna go try my new shift knob out and see how it feels. All right, well, the new shifter feels really good, so I mean, you know, I can take that as a win at least, a little bit, kind of, sort of, a quarter of a win, maybe.